What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. For this one, we're going to do another part with the Gazelle, as promised. So, I still do have it on the trial period at this point. So, we flew it around, got a good feel for it. We did a little bit of air-to-ground work with it. That did help get an even better feel for it. And for this one, we're going to do some air-to-air work with it. This should be interesting. I have not done anything like this with the Gazelle before. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. You have seen me fly in the Verpal servers, the helicopter duels with the Huey. Other than that, that's the only helicopter I've flown air-to-air like that. So this should be interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up against the Huey. We'll go up against a Hind, a Kiowa, and we'll pick a fourth one possibly. I plan on doing 2 fights on each. Let's see how it goes, and we'll take it from there. So this should be interesting. I do have everything set up the way it should be, control-wise, for mapping, so it should be a little easy, so I don't have to fumble around with the mouse too much. And honestly, I shouldn't have to touch it at all. So we'll see what happens. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. And I also do have 3 little quick things. I will touch on those at the end of this video, so stick around for those 3 little announcements. So, without any further ado, let's go see how well the Gazelle could do air-to-air wise. So, we are armed with the 20mm autocannon. I believe it is on the Gazelle. There's a 20 mic. We don't have the big gun on the other side. So let's see what happens. The Huey's armed with the same. He's got forward-facing miniguns. No door gunners. This is just head-on combat. So the setup, you guys are going to see, it looks very similar to the Verpal setup, but it is not quite the same. So instead of starting from the takeoff position, I'm doing this with AI, so trying to get them to cooperate the correct way. As you guys know, it's not an easy thing to do at times, so we're going from an air start. I have him on a head-on path towards me, and obviously I can fly whichever direction I would like, so we'll see how this works. Hopefully it works well. I don't know how well the Huey's going to work with this, but the Kiowa and the Hind, I have a feeling, are going to be a little bit different. But we'll see what happens. So without any further ado, let's get this show on the road. Up and we're ready to go. There he is. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know how well the Huey was going to work out with this, but we'll see what we could do with him anyway. We got the fire at us. and I knew I was going to screw that up at some point. I'm just still getting used to how I map the switches on this guy. Sorry about that. As you guys know, the right pylon overrides the left on the Gazelle, so I have a feeling the fight with the Kiowa and the Hind are going to be a little bit more difficult. And I am a little worried about the Hind with just the autocannon on this thing. I don't know if it's enough to take it down, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we could do here. Okay. I don't know if he's trying to get an angle on us or if he knows he's in trouble. Whoa. That was close, Bugs. Oh my lord. Would have been bad. Alright, I think we got him. Alright, they're out. Okay. Alright, so that's round one against the Huey. We're not gonna do another round against the Huey. He didn't really engage with us. So let's put the Kiowa in place of the Huey. Let's see what happens with that, guys. So there's that. Let's switch it to a cap mission. OH-58. Okay, there we go. This might be a little bit different. Let's see. Why is that red? Alright, hold on, guys. What's going on here? Let's switch it to that. Let's see if we can force him to engage me. Alright, let's see if we can do that. Alright, everything's still set the same. Okay. Let's give him weapons first of all. So let's go with the... we have 240 rounds in our gun. Let's give him 300 just to keep it kind of even though he has a little bit more, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. So we'll see what we could do with the Kiowa, and then we will switch over to the Hind. So let's do that. Okay, guys, here we go. So like I said, I have 240 rounds. He has 300. It's okay, but we'll see what happens. Alright. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to maneuver a little bit more on this one so he doesn't take a head-on shot at us, so here goes nothing. Round one against the OH-58 Delta Kiowa Warrior. Alright, weapons hot. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, here we go, guys. merge with him first before he decides to turn in and try to shoot at us. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he's coming in sideways on us. Oh, baby. Alright, here we go. The fight's on. I want to get him on my... where I can see him. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Whoa, what the hell? This is definitely not like fighting the human pilot, that's for sure. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He put it down. Alright. Alright, well, he took a couple of shots at us, but he put it down, alright. Alright, let's try that again. I'm not going to strafe him. We don't do that in the Verpal servers, so we're not going to do that here either. Once he's down, that's it. We won that one, so... Yeah, he started shooting at us. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's try that one more time against the Kiowa. Let's see what happens. And then maybe we'll try and fight the Apache also. We'll see how that goes for us. I have a feeling that might be difficult as well. So, alright, here we go, guys. Round 2 against the Kiowa. We just got to be careful because he does not know the rule of not to shoot before the merge, so he's going to take any advantage that he can to pop a shot off at us. Alright, we're good. Alright, here we go again. Let's dance with him a little bit. Alright, fight's on. This is different. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. That was almost pretty stupid, Bugs. That was pretty stupid, Bugs. Oh. Ah. Alright. I don't know what the hell I did there, but I did something pretty dumb. He might have taken a shot at us. We're about to find out. So I'll call that a tie between the Kiowa and the Gazelle. That was pretty good, though. The maneuverability, I'm going to try this in the Kiowa just as well. I will be bringing that to a Verpal fight soon, so keep an eye out for that, guys. the helicopter fights are always fun there. I'll leave a link to the verbal events in the video description below. Alright, let's see what happened. Did he hit us or did Bugs do something stupid? We hit him. Nope, Bugs did something stupid. Alright, well, that answers that. I'm okay with that. At least if I goofed, then I can own up to it. So, alright, let's switch this guy over to the, hold on a second. Let's add a different coalition here. Let's see if we can get up against the Hind for a couple of rounds. This should be interesting. I'm a little worried about how the... There you go, Bugs. I'm a little worried about how the autocannon is going to do against the Hind. I don't know if it has enough power to bring it down, but we're going to have to find that one out the hard way, I have a feeling. Wait a minute, why is that there? I don't want that there. There we go. Alright, take two. Good job, Bugs. Okay. Let's swap it to that. Why does it not? I don't know. Alright, well, let's see what happens, guys. Anything is possible. There's the Hind. This, I have a feeling, is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens, though. Alright. So far, this only fight that has worked the way I hoped was going to be was the Kiowa. So we'll see if the Hind is any better, and then we'll try the Apache. So, alright, here we go. Alright, we're face to face with the Mi-24 Hind. Let's see what happens with this one, guys. What is going on? That's not good. What? Okay, that's not good, guys. What's happening here? Let's try that again. I don't know what just happened there. We just lost all power all of a sudden. Okay. Let's try that again. If that happens again, that's really going to suck, because then this video is going to be cut a lot shorter than I wanted it to be until I figure out what exactly is going on, but let's try that again. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're good, guys. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what we can do against the Hind. That was weird. I don't know what that was all about before, or the first round, but... Oh! Whoa! Hello! Okay. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that, guys. I just got my ass handed to me. Wow. Like I said, when AI doesn't know no shooting before the merge, that ain't no shit. Let's try that again. I'm going to see if I can break outside of him just to try to keep my ass alive for a few seconds here. Let's see what happens. I don't think the Apache is going to be any much better, but alright, we're going this way. Let's see if we can outrun him a little bit. Let's just at least get out of his gun range. And then we'll worry about re-engaging. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Oh, we're in trouble. He's coming after us. Oh, baby. Oh, here we go. Oh, man. I've never been more nervous on a merge in this simulator than that moment right there. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Yep, we're dead. Jesus Christmas, that thing is... Wow. Alright, that thing is a little bit more lethal than you think. So we got totally destroyed by the hind. Wow. Okay. Good Lord. Let's try the Apache. Let's see what happens with this one. I don't think this is going to work out any much better because he does have that helmet-mounted gun sight, so we could be in real trouble with this real quick. We'll see what happens, though, guys. Alright, here we go. Oh boy, he's locking us. Shit. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Alright, we're in for it. I have a bad feeling about this one. We are in for it. We're gonna play dirty just as... Nope. We ain't playing nothing. We are done. What? Oh, man. He ripped our tail off. Okay. Alright. Well, doing something like that with AI before the merge is not gonna happen. So, we're gonna do one more helicopter, and we're gonna do another Gazelle. Let's see. What happens with this? Yikes. That was not at all what I had in mind. Alright, so him and I are armed up the exact same. Alright, guys. Let's see what happens with this one. We'll see if we can get 2 fights out of this. Trying to do anything else with the Apache or the Hind is going to be just absolutely useless. We are not going to make it very far. So let's try something maybe a little bit more friendly. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. Gazelle versus Gazelle. Jesus. Oh, he's coming after us. Okay, let's go. Fight's on. You thought that was going to be a good idea, didn't you? Until now. Alright, we're technically merged, so here we go. Alright, well, he's running away. Let's see if we can cut him off and drop him. Yeah, typical AI, he's gonna go land, but alright, let's see what we can do. That got him. All right, let's do one more round against the Gazelle, and we'll call it from there, and then we'll go on with the announcements that I have for you guys, the 3 little quick things. All right, here we go. One more round against the Gazelle. This time I'm going to try and go head on with him. All right, here we go. I think he's doing the same thing that Huey did. Alright. We'll see if we can provoke him a little bit. Ooh, that was right in the tail rotor. Whoa, hello. Whoops. Don't fly through the fireball, bugs. Don't fly through the fireball. What'd you do? You flew through the fireball. That's what you get. Alright, guys. Well, that'll do it for that. So let's bring this baby on back and let's just land her. Let's see what we can do here. Guys, let's see if we can put her down nice and gentle. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, bugs. There you go, just like that. Perfect, buddy. Well, there you go, guys. Just like that, nice and easy. Alright, guys. Well, that does it for that. Alright, guys, so I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I really am having a lot of fun with the Gazelle. I can't wait to fight actual human pilots with it. It should be a lot better than fighting AI when they take the head-on shots at you and you don't stand a chance. So we'll see what happens with that one. So as to the three real quick things that I have, the first one is I am hosting an event tonight. It's going to be a World War II shipyard strike on the World War II Marianas map. If you guys have any of the warbirds, it's open to any one of them. Feel free to jump in, have a good time. We have a few pilots flying already, so it should be a lot of fun. Head over to my Discord server. I'll leave a link in the video description below. I'm more than happy to have you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. The second is I am putting another poll up on the community section of the channel for you guys, and that's going to be, I did get an aircraft on pre-order. You have two choices, the C-130 or the MiG-29. I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know what you guys think. The final one is I've been having a lot of fun with the Gazelle on the trial period. So much so, now she has a permanent place in the hangar. So let's welcome the Gazelle to the channel. She's here to stay. I have a lot of mission ideas in mind for this. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys are going to see me do some of the Verpal fights with the Gazelle, also with the Kiowa coming up. So stay tuned for that. Also, there's another air race coming up on Saturday. So you guys are going to be seeing that. I'll be flying the P-47 again. A couple of rules have changed. I will go over that when the time comes for the event. But I really hope you guys enjoyed that, or looking forward to the new content with the new module that we have and the new one coming. I'm looking forward to what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.